What is going on, guys? So this is day 9 of no caffeine. I'm doing great. I'm not really feeling any withdrawal type symptoms or anything like that. I'm not tired anymore. So I think I'm officially starting to really get over it. Now it's about maintaining that energy and staying positive and taking it one day at a time. So that's what I'm going to keep on doing, guys. So wish me luck, and I wish you guys luck if you're going through this journey also. I also want to talk to you today about caffeine overdose symptoms. I went over on how much that takes yesterday, and that was roughly about 30 cups of coffee or 10 energy drinks in one day, or pretty close together in one day. And that's going to be different for everybody. Some people might take less, some people might take more. Depends on how your body tolerates it. If you drink often, then you're going to be able to consume more caffeine than somebody that doesn't drink it often, and maybe they drink it just on the weekend or on a Saturday night when they're gaming and they're streaming and they want to stay up all night or something like that. This might be more typical. All right. Also, it can come down to your sex, you're female or male, your height, your weight, if you ate, all of these things. Also, if you are mixing it with alcohol and drugs, you have a very high chance of having some issues. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's not a good idea. Terrible idea. So, your body's going to give you some warning signs before these major overdose symptoms actually happen, and we all know what those are. You get a little jittery, you get a little restless, your heart rate speeds up, your blood pressure might go up a little bit. If you have bad anxiety, you pretty much can't even drink coffee, and you know this. You had to basically cut way down or stop altogether, and that's one of the reasons I'm doing it, because I noticed my anxious symptoms were getting higher. And that's basically what it is. You get a little bit more anxiety. I'm not going to say it's some buzz or crazy thing like that, but you're just jittery. Your caffeine is speeding up your heart. It's making your blood pump faster, making your heart work a little harder. And those are typical. And people like caffeine because it gives them energy. They like that little bit of rush. But once it gets to some crazy toxic levels, those symptoms get worse. That's whenever it actually starts affecting your heart in a bad way. Okay? When you start getting up into that 25 to 30 cups of coffee, or 8 to 12 energy drinks in a day, you could be starting to have arrhythmia, heart issues. All right? And a lot of people that have actually died or actually gone to the hospital, it's because it's been some serious heart arrhythmia issues. Okay, so caffeine's speeding up your heart. You get tachycardia, which is your heart rate's over 100 constantly. That's another thing that's not very healthy. Also, there's another warning sign that'll happen between the jittery and restlessness, and then either dying or having to be put into you're in a coma. It's basically you're going to have some abdominal pain, and then you could have nausea and vomiting. This is just your body body's way of telling you that there's toxic stuff in you. It's making you feel bad. I want to get rid of it. Same thing happens when you drink too much. Your body throws up that excess alcohol just to get it out of your system so it doesn't have to process it. Take that as a warning sign, guys. Do not keep going. And I don't understand how some people just keep going. It's a very good warning sign. Whenever you're having abdominal pain and nausea, that's a sign that something's not going right. And technically, if you're throwing up because of your caffeine, I would technically say, in my opinion, that is caffeine overdose. But I'm not the scientists or the doctors who make these rules, so that's just me. I also think that if you throw up from drinking too much, you got alcohol poisoning in some way because you're throwing it up, just like you get food poisoning. So those are some of the symptoms, guys, the major ones: abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, okay? Of course, death, coma. I wouldn't necessarily say death's a symptom, that's just an end result. But the major symptoms that lead to the death are usually, tachycardia causing arrhythmias, and it can just stop your heart, okay? There's also been people that have had heart attacks because of this. If you have a pre-existing heart condition, guys, it's going to make that situation way worse. So just keep that in mind whenever you're overdoing the caffeine, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow is day 10. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I can't believe it's about to be 10 days. Trying to take this one day at a time. Join my social networks down below. Actually, subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell next to it so you get updates whenever I have my videos. Like this video and leave me a comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching.